Hey, it's Tpok. I am back in Katawa Shoujo. I know I said like a week and a half ago, really, that I was gonna do 2 videos a day, and lately I've just been doing one. That's because I've been super busy. I've had no days off, like with guests coming over. Like, my grandparents were here and they were in my room and they go to bed early, so it's like can't record then. And now my dog's barking, if you can hear that, and my little 3-year-old cousin's here today. Yeah. So he likes to play and be loud, and he's on a walk for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna see if I can get this out, and yeah. So you think you can win today? That's kind of cocky, Shizune. I forget for a second that she can't hear me. I nod. Right now she seems much cuter than she usually is, smiling softly with a hint of confidence coming through. Shizune looks energetic and carefree, although it could just be the caffeine. She winks and extends her hands for a handshake. I wonder if there's a buzzer in there and she plans to shock me, but that doesn't seem like something she would do, so I accept. With a squeeze, she pushes another note into my hand. I momentarily think that it's a buzzer and wonder if the shock could kill me. Shizune smirks and then runs off. You probably don't know how to get back to school from here. There will be work waiting for you when you do. See you then. Are you serious? I crush the note in my fist dramatically, but no one is there to see it, and that makes me sad. I wonder if it's too late to go back to the shop and ask Misha for directions. But then again, I gave her a hard time for not knowing the way here, so I can't allow her to score off me for not knowing the way back. And if I ask her, Shizune could see it as a victory. No, it's not necessary. The school is on top of a damn hill. How hard could it be to find? I might be slightly directionally challenged, but I'm sure that even I can do this. Hey, you did it. Oh, jeez. Not really. About an hour and a half later, I walked the long paved path leading from the gates to the main building. Haha. Just the person we were waiting for. So you made it here eventually, He-chan. Good. Now it's time for work. Misha and Shizune had laid an ambush for me in the main lobby of the ground floor, and I walked straight into it. I should have just circled around the school like I had originally planned, but I thought that I was overreacting and being silly. Misha is waving a thick stack of printouts in my general direction, taunting me. We sort of need your help. Sort of? We need your help. You will help us. Misha speaks with her usual playful, carefree manner, but even so I can hear Shizune's unnervingly hard severity behind it. That sounds like an order. Really? Is it? It is. Ah, sorry, He-chan, I guess it is. Hahaha. She doesn't sound very sorry at all. I thought we had almost everything done by now. Oh. I thought we had almost everything done by now, but it turns out we have all these signs to attach to the backing billboards. Okay. More hands make light work. And everybody wins. Ha ha ha. This is your duty, after all, as a member of the student council, which you are a part of. As a member of the student council. It is a simple task, so getting it out of the way now would be good. It's not that much work. A small thing, really. And we'd really appreciate your help. Really appreciate it. Besides, it's time to pay us back for treating you so nicely. So the tea shop was a trap after all. You two-timing scoundrels. Don't say that, it was completely unrelated. We wanted to celebrate you joining the council. But why did she bring that up then? But... no buts, you're coming with us. I don't even get to finish my sentence as they grab me by the arms and try to pull me towards their office. Misha laughs giddily as she and Shizune exchange sly looks behind my back. I don't think you have choice in this, Hee-chan. Hahaha. There are two of us, so don't even try to get away now. Don't take us lightly. Hee-chan, it's your duty to help us anyway, as a member of the student council. Alright, how could I forget? But seriously, aren't there other people who can help you? Like who, Hee-chan? You were fine with helping us yesterday. Yesterday is not today. And anyone who isn't me. Why don't you have anyone else in the council? That's a weird face. That's what we'd like to know. Hahaha. Misha's laughter explodes through the hall. She doesn't notice the grimace on my face at all. That's right. It's just the two of them, isn't it? Oh, right. Okay. I'll help you. Misha runs her tongue over her teeth, looking quite pleased. That's my Hee-chan. I knew we could trust you. So predictable. Wow. Okay. When we get to the student council room, my jaw drops. The number of signs, backing boards, and signposts is insane. They're stacked all over the place oh geez, skip that. Building materials at a construction site, something I let Shizune and Misha know right off the bat. There are so many signposts here, you could probably build a second wall around the school with them. Hahaha, really? Well, there are a lot of them, so maybe. No? How do you know that, Hee-chan? Really? Don't tell me she's actually considered it. Shizune hesitates, then pushes her glasses up a bit as Misha lets out a very uneasy sounding laugh. So she has considered it. That's irrelevant, Hee-chan. Can you get on with making the signs, please? Alright. I feel sort of lied to, though. I thought you said it wouldn't be that much work. Well, Hee-chan meant it wouldn't be that much work for us. Someone has to supervise you while you do this, to make sure you're doing it right. And those people will be us. So what are you two going to do? Watch you, hahaha. No, that was just a joke, Hee-chan. We'll help out too, of course. The student council is really supposed to have a lot more people. This is just a bad year. Fewer people than usual, even though we already didn't have that many the year before. And then there's just a lot more work than before too. Besides, Hee-chan likes working with you, and so do I. We've accomplished a lot more than we normally could, I can accept that. Lately, they've been looking a little fatigued every time I see them. Student council work is apparently a 24-hour-a-day thing, and from what I've seen and heard, there are just the two of them. Well, I guess I make it 3. They must work almost non-stop. I wonder how much time they spend working in this room when I don't see them. And I've even glimpsed Misha taking naps sometimes without Shizune at her side. By herself, Shizune has to be working 60-hour weeks doing her student council duties, on top of regular classes. Jeez, that is a ton of work. 2 hours pass and I reach for a tack only to find that the box is empty. Shizune grabs it before I can even say anything. She smiles, tossing it expertly into a trash can along with another empty box of tacks. So you're out too, Hee-chan. Don't worry, Hee-chan says she'll get some more. Hahaha. Why was that funny? We went through a box too, but me and Hee-chan decided to wait until you needed a new box before getting a new one. Something about that strikes me as odd. Wait, we both ran out of tacks just now? Wow, what a weird coincidence, huh? Well, actually, Hee-chan, we ran out 20 minutes ago, and there was only one spare box of tacks, so the ones we gave to you. And you were flying through those pretty quickly, so we thought that we should wait until we both had no more tacks before getting more. Then Hee-chan could go get fresh boxes of tacks for all of us at the same time, for efficiency. Shizune nods, preparing to step out the door. Wait a second, so what did you two do for the past 20 minutes? Nothing, of course. What could we do? We had no tacks, Hee-chan. Oh my gosh, that is not efficient. Shizune and Misha exchange knowing glances before they give me a perfectly synchronized and incredibly exaggerated simultaneous shrug. Wow, that sentence was hard. I see, so you decided to take a break. Clever. Oh, we know it was clever. Whose idea was it? The both of us, of course. Ahaha. Well, He-chan, it was all She-chan's idea. I turn immediately to Shizune, who gives me a curt wave and a surprisingly cheery smile before quickly vanishing out the door. Oh, we're finally alone with one of them. That's, never happened. Except when Shizune passed me the note. Well then, why didn't you just say you wanted to take a break? I used to think that Shizune and Misha were polar opposites. Misha always seemed so energetic and playful like any other girl. Shizune, on the other hand, always seemed distant. Aggressively manipulative and vaguely scary, but distant. There were times when I thought that she had no sense of humor. As cute as she was, I'd almost never seen her smile, not to mention all other things. The analytical stare, the permanently stoic expression, even her penmanship, so mechanically precise that everything she writes looks typed. But Shizune and Misha really aren't as different as I'd thought. I'm a little surprised. Why? Shizune, I didn't know that she liked to joke around like that. What I meant to say is, I didn't know that she could act so girlish. It was actually pretty cute. You would be surprised, He-chan. Well, I didn't know you and her were so close either the first time I saw you. I've always been curious as to how those two met. Do you two go far back or something? Childhood friends? Next door neighbors? Haha, sorry He-chan, it's not anything like that, even if it would be cuter that way. When I came to this school, they just placed me next to She-chan, and she looked like a very serious person. And I thought, I'm going to be spending the rest of the year next to this person, maybe. So it would be nice if we could be friends, but I wonder if she'll like me. And I learned that she was deaf. You know, He-chan, the first time I just thought she was ignoring me. But luckily, I knew a little sign language and we became friends. I want to know where Misha learned how to sign, but I guess that's something for another time. Now, I guess we're always together. It's nice. I've always wanted someone to listen to me, and I think She-chan likes having someone to talk to, so everybody wins. Huh? That's nice. That's it? You look disappointed, He-chan. What were you expecting? You know, He-chan, I don't think that me and She-chan thanked you properly. For what? Joining the student council. You've been a real help to us, He-chan. I think I will get a lot more sleep now. Well, I'm glad I could help if it helps a young woman sleep at night. That's an interesting thing to say, He-chan. She-chan really appreciates you helping us out too. At that moment, Shizune steps back into the rooms, looking slightly annoyed and sipping offhandedly from a juice box. She throws two boxes of tacks on the floor with a wry smile. Ah, She-chan. Misha opens her mouth to speak, but then quickly closes it as Shizune suddenly crumples her juice box with a crunch like the sound of breaking bones. I can tell that each harsh, quaking hand gesture is most likely an epithet. What's she saying? It was just very hard to get these. I guess that's an understatement, She-chan. Shizune calms down a bit, straightening her glasses and lightly brushing her bangs back with one finger. It really wasn't a big deal in retrospect. That's forward thinking of you. Alright then, I guess the two of us should get back to work, He-chan. Sure, why not? By the time we're done with the signs, it's already getting dark out. It looks pitch black out there. I hadn't expected something like this to take so long. But then again, if it were that easy, I doubt Shizune and Misha would have asked for my help. Shizune falls into a nearby chair, cracking her knuckles systematically and letting out a muted yawn. That's all for today, I guess. That's a good thing, She-chan. I'm very tired too. That took longer than expected. You agree? Haha. We didn't expect it to take so long either. Not as planned. I'm so hungry. I just realized I haven't eaten all day. Now that I think about it, I've eaten nothing since I woke up this morning, but right now I'm almost too tired to think about food. I think they've already stopped serving dinner. This can't be happening. He-chan, can you think of any way we could obtain food? Obtain food? I don't like her tone of voice. Why not order out? Oh, that's right. I guess I could do that. Order out? From where? From town, of course. I didn't know they delivered to the school. Well, what are you going to get? Maybe some Chinese food. As long as you're going to, can I get in on it too? I'm also pretty hungry. He-chan, you could have just said so in the first place. What's that? It's your treat. That's great, that's great. Oh yeah, Shizune and Lily are related, so they're both from a rich family, I guess. That's why she's paying for everything, or can pay for everything. Wahaha, that's true. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here so late, Shi-chan. Misha quickly grabs a menu from the drawer behind her and begins to enter the number slowly and carefully, as if she's used to messing it up. What do you want? Excuse me. What do you want, He-chan? Well, I guess I'll just have some dumplings. I raise my hand in a gesture of thanks to Shizune, who responds with a very faint split-second smile. Shi-chan is paying for everything tonight. So it's all on her, so you can afford to splurge a little. Some shrimp fried rice too, then. Alright. And you, Shi-chan? A Chinese omelet? Okay, then. Hey, Misha, does that really mean omelet? Can I say that again? Sure, haha. Like this. Like that. And this is for what you ordered, dumplings. The exact same thing. Shrimp fried rice. I'm going to get soup and stir fry. You say that like this. And here's how much it all cost. 3,685 yen. I think that basically equates to... I don't know. So is won and yen confuse me, because I keep messing them up. 3,000 won, I think, is approximately $3. So it'd be like $3.685. Yen, it's either, I think it's $36.85. I think that's what it is. It's hundreds. Won is thousands. Yen is hundredth of a dollar, right? Isn't that right? So that's 30. If I'm wrong, then that's a ton that we're spending on food. Wahaha. Well, I don't know how many situations I'll need to remember such an exact number. Okay, I'm going to order now unless anyone wants something else. No objections? Alright then. Shizune impatiently twirls a pair of chopsticks between her fingers as we wait for the food to arrive. Hey, where did you get those? This isn't the first time we've ordered out, He-chan. They always give us a ton of chopsticks for some reason, even when we tell them we're only 2 people. And you two have accumulated a lot of them from long nights eating takeout in the office. That's exactly it, hahaha. I'm overstating it. Haha. That's right, Shi-chan. Hey, He-chan, did you know that once we've collected 100 pairs of chopsticks from ordering out, we'll be able to take over the universe? I used to think that too when I was little. He-chan, are you good at breaking them down in the middle? I can never do it right, so I found the little pile of chopsticks Shi-chan had saved up and practiced on at least 20 of them. She was really mad about that. I let out a laugh as Shizune turns bright red with indignation. I didn't know she had such a childish side. When the food arrives, I dig in heartily, drinking one of the tiny cans of soda Shizune bought for us from one of the vending machines in the hall. Thanking them both for the food, I head back to the dorms, ready to turn in for the night. The dorms are eerily quiet except for the sounds of portable TVs and radios murmuring unintelligibly behind thin walls. I cannot read anymore. It's quiet here at night, and very peaceful. I can hear the crickets chirping outside my window and see the actual stars when I look up. Tired, I try to fall asleep as quickly as I can, only feeling slightly robbed of my Saturday. Loading? Okay. Loading screen. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'll continue this next time. We're still not officially on our arc. It's taking a while. But yeah. It's almost noon. Oh, it's festival day. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.